So, was anyone going to tell me that KATSEYE has a Winx Club related music video, or was I just supposed to find out myself? Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. So KATSEYE is this global girl group because their members are from Switzerland, United States, Philippines and Korea. I have heard of KATSEYE before. KATSEYE has an official Monster High collab, and I had seen other YouTubers talk about the official Monster High collab, mainly Negative Legend talked about it, and I was like, I should check out the Monster High collab at one point, but I hadn't. And then suddenly YouTube recommends me this video where they're obviously dressed like Winx girls. And I had not seen a single Winx YouTuber talk about this video. And that's not saying that there isn't a single Winx Club YouTuber talking about this video. It could very well be that YouTube just isn't recommending it to me, because I did look it up a little bit, but tried to see how many other people had talked about it, and I saw some shorts, but I didn't see like a long form video, and there might still be some. If you made a long form video on this 9 months ago when the video came out, let people know in the comments, because the YouTube search function is so bad and the YouTube recommendation system doesn't work as perfectly as it could. So if you did that video, I'm not saying that your work doesn't exist. I'm saying that I hadn't seen anyone talk about this, and I wanted to talk about this. Now, this music video where they're dressed as the Winx girls is called Touch Halloween Special Performance, and we're going to react to it and we're going to talk about these outfits a little bit similarly to the video that I recently did talking about Winx live actions. If you haven't seen that video, please check that out. I do want to mention that I'm not an icon. KATSEYE fans are called icons, and I'm not personally an icon, so if I get something wrong about the girls or if I make some huge mistake, then please don't come at me. Feel free to correct me nicely in the comments, but take into account that I don't know loads about KATSEYE. I just looked them up briefly, and I had a look at this Touch Halloween special already. Now, something that I want to mention is that this is called a Halloween special performance, and in nowhere in this description does it say the name Winx Club. I don't think they've tagged the name Winx Club in any of their other videos, in any of the official behind the scenes or other videos, because there's also this Happy Halloween video that I watched where they carve pumpkins, and in it they don't mention the word Winx once. They just talk about fairies, and I think that this is very much on purpose, because they have this Monster High collab, and this Monster High collab is official. You can see that it's on the official Monster High channel. They always mention Monster High, they tag Monster High. Apparently they have visited Mattel, you know, so it was an official collab. This isn't an official collab. I'm like 99% sure that it isn't official in any way, because they never mention Winx Club, which I think is sad. I wonder if they tried to get in touch with Rainbow and Rainbow said no for some reason, because yeah, they only mention and talk about them as fairies, but it's very clear that this is super Winx Club inspired. And I just want to talk about it, and I want to show you guys their outfits and tell you what I think about these outfits and the choices they've made. And obviously I'm going to link the full video down below, and I'm not gonna play the audio because otherwise I would just get copyright striked. So over here they do say KATSEYE transform, I think.
KATSEYE transform.
So obviously they don't say Magic Winx or anything like that, but I love this video. If you wanna see a good live action version of Winx that is also stylized, because I think when people talk about good versions of live action Winx, they often mention Winx Club on Tour, they often mention Winx Club Power Show. Again, I made a whole video on all of the famous Winx Club live actions. Go check it out, where I spoke about all of the outfits. It's an hour long, but I hope it's worth the watch. But on all of the good versions of the live action shows, the outfits try to be very accurate, but here they have done heavily stylized outfits that regardless aren't lazy. or aren't like lacking in details, and show a great understanding of the actual material. And I am so in love with these outfits. I think at first glance I was like, okay, they have stylized them, they have simplified them, they have sort of maybe tried to find something similar. But no, they have stylized these outfits very thoroughly. They have thought about it, they have thought it through, and it really feels like there's thought behind every little detail, and I really love it. If I get anyone's names wrong, I'm so sorry. Bloom is played by Megan, and I want to start off by saying that I love her little tiara. It looks perfect. It is such a good way to bring that Bloom's little tiara into real life. It's super hard to do. Like, I have a Bloom cosplay and my little tiara is just made out of like really thick cardboard that's golden, and I have also tried different versions and it's hard to find a little tiara like that. So yeah, I love it. I love how her Bloom gloves are the correct shape. I love the little crystals. They're a nice touch. And they add to the fairy-esqueness. Speaking of head accessories, I love Daniela's Stella headband. It screams Stella. Stella always has a little headband, so I love that they have gone with this little detail. I love Sophie as Musa and the way she has the little headphones. The headphones look so accurate to the headphones Musa has. The little headbands she has added also look so much like Musa's headbands. Then let's just talk about Musa's outfit, because I think Musa is one of my favorites. I think Sophia as Musa is such a good choice. Like, I love the little headbands, I love the little headphones, they look so perfect. I like how they have stylized her hair, that there seems to be like her natural hair, and they have added these pigtails. And thanks to the little pink rubber here, it doesn't look too stark. I love how they have given her Musa's armband, which is super accurate to the show. I love how they have done the midriff. Like, Musa's actual midriff has a transparent piece of fabric, but here they have stylized it and cut out the piece, and I think it works so well. It gives off the vibe. The one glove looks cool. I like the fabric they have used for Musa specifically. It looks so shiny. It looks so fairy-esque. I love her boots. I love all of their boots. All of their boots look so good. 10 out of 10 on boots. So Musa, 10 out of 10. I also want to say that I love Musa's casting. I believe Sophia is from Philippines, and I think all of these girls are so well cast for the Winx girls. They all look so perfect. Like, if this was a live action cast, I don't know how well these girls can act, but I think it would be a perfect live action cast. Then let's move on to Flora. I like the way they have stylized her outfit as well. The gloves look very, very accurate, and I love the little flower she has here, very accurate of the show. And Stella is wearing a mini skirt instead of trousers in this version, but I actually really like it. It looks very Stella. Again, it's stylized in a way that looks very Stella. They have put a lot of attention to the details, the headband that I already mentioned, but also the wrist cuffs. Like, Stella's wrist cuffs are so important and so iconic, and they bring the outfit together and they really show an attention to detail. Daniela is also a great casting choice for Stella. She feels very Stella. I love her hair. She has curled hair, but it actually looks very, very nice on Stella. I think their expressions and everything are so perfect for the Winx as well. And Stella's glove is also actually a finger glove, as you can see here, but in the video they look like wrist cuffs. They look very accurate to the show, and I love that, and I think the stylization is really well thought out. Bloom's outfit, it's a little bit more complex. I feel like it's a little bit more complex than the original. They have added details, like the gloves have a lot of details. The top is done completely differently to cut this different. There's this middle part that covers up her middle a little bit more, which I don't think pop stars are very body shy, but if like someone else was cosplaying this, I'd say that this is a really neat trick to feel less exposed, and I really like it. I really love Bloom's gloves, and I really love Bloom's tiara, and I think Megan is again a really great casting. Then we move on to Laura. Again, a really great casting. They look so cute, so in character, so fairy-esque. The dancing is really, really cute. And now the only outfit we haven't talked about yet is Tekna's, and this is the most heavily stylized one. I do think that Tekna's outfit is hard to do because she has this full bodysuit, and it's hard to make it look like a pop star outfit, I think. But again, here thought has gone into this. These long gloves really well symbolize Tekna's long gloves. They were similar color as Tekna's actual long gloves in the series, and they're a different color than the rest of her outfit as in the series. And I like how they have actually like covered up a lot of her body. It's not a full bodysuit, but there are many hints and nods to it. The little leopard print is fun but unexpected, and I love the boots, the long boots that are a different color. Obviously, I will say that she looks least like Tekna. She has really long hair, and Tekna only really has long hair in the Enchantix version, but I do understand that she's Tekna, and I think there are many great nods, and especially I love the way her wings as Tekna have been molded. They're a little bit crooked to get the shape that Tekna's wings have when she doesn't have the giant triangle, when she just has the little wings. I think these are very cleverly done. About the wings, I originally felt that, okay, the wings are maybe the laziest and the least accurate part, but actually they have put thought into the wings as well. Like especially with Tekna, you can see that they have tried to make them similar to the wings in the series. Flora's wings are the correct color. I don't think I spoke about Lara's outfit enough. I love the little belly piercing. I think Aisha would definitely have a belly piercing, and I also really love her top. The little ring here, this part just adds so much. It makes it look like Layla's outfit. The outfit looks a little bit more olive green, but I think this part, the cut here with the little ring, it makes it look so much more like Layla. And I love the little accessories they have put on her arm. These are also a nod to Aisha's or Layla's accessories. I just realized I called Aisha Layla the entire time because she was Layla in my childhood. I also think that the movements are really fun and quirky, and I like how they do these little fairy wing movements with their hands at times as if they're flying. Yeah, I really love these little hand movements in the beginning here. They're so fun and so quirky, and they're clearly having a great time. If I had to pick favorite outfits, I think I already mentioned this, but I think Musa is my favorite, and I think Stella as well. And Flora is very well done as well. I just want to say that if you want to stylize the Winx looks and bring them to real life and live action, and you don't want to go one-on-one the original series, but you want to capture the spirit, this is how you do it. I know that the sentence and the sentiment that, hey Netflix, this was what we wanted and this would be so much better than Fate the Winx Saga. Like at this point, criticizing Fate the Winx Saga is a low-hanging fruit, and I am aware of it. But I really think that this is the way to do these live action outfits stylized. This is so well done, and I'm kind of sad that this isn't official. There's also the little video where they do the Halloween, where they cut pumpkins. I'm going to link that one down below, and there's also this behind the scenes video. This is, I think, the end of the Halloween video. They have just cut it and it's separately here, and they have done loads of photos in these outfits as well. This video does say Winx Club in the title, but it's not uploaded by the official KATSEYE channel. I also love Laura's or Aisha's little little flower fingers here. I think it adds to her hairstyle. Also really love her hairstyle. I'm a little bit sad that it isn't official, in a sense that it isn't an official Winx Club collab, because they're so obviously inspired by Winx Club. Does anyone know why it isn't an official collab? Did they try to make it official and it just didn't work? I just noticed she's also wearing contacts here. Very cool. Like, yeah, this image looks very cool and it's screaming Winx Club. If you have any more background information regarding this, I did some research into this video, but again, I'm not an icon, I'm not a KATSEYE fan, so if you have any more information as to why this collab isn't official when the Monster High one is, I'd be really curious to know. Let me know in the comments. I also noticed while I was looking into this that I think even before this video came out, people were comparing KATSEYE to Winx Club and saying how KATSEYE would be a really good Winx Club cast, how they would look really good as the Winx. So maybe that's why they decided to go for a Winx Club team on Halloween. Anyways, I really like this. I also like KATSEYE's Monster High collab, and I'll link that down below as well. But I do think that the Winx Club unofficial nod to Winx Club is much better, and not just because I'm a bigger Winx Club fan than a Monster High fan, which I am, but I think that they look more like the characters here and I really like it. I think in the KATSEYE Monster High music video they are sort of playing themselves as the monsters, but to me the outfits aren't as like striking. They don't scream Monster High as much, ironically, even though this is an official collab. Daniela is a werewolf, and Daniela does look a lot like Claudine, with the fur and the hair being curly and huge. But the rest of them, I mean, obviously the concept here is different. They're playing themselves rather than Monster High characters, but I just love the concept for the Halloween touch video better, even though it isn't official. But the Monster High video is really fun. This new cover of the Fright song is really good, so I do recommend that you check this out as well. I'll link it down below. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I have no idea how well or badly it's gonna do. Did you know about this KATSEYE collab? And if you did, let me know in the comments. This video came out 9 months ago, so I'm again very surprised that nobody told me. Let me hear your thoughts below. I really think that they look fantastic, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!